2FM 94.9.
3 minutes past 6. Good morning to you. 832 FM 94.9. The Breakdown newspaper review is live now. Of course, it's a cold Saturday morning. It is good to be here once again. My name is OLUTAYO, OGUNADE, and I welcome you to your morning tonic. It's a beautiful weekend. And of course, I won't be doing this alone this morning. I have a pretty lady right here beside me. She is Olaide Amosu. I'll be doing this together this morning. Good morning to you, Olaide.
Good morning, Tyra. Good morning. My name is Olaide Amosu, and we are also live on YouTube and Facebook. Also, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and share. And of course, drop your comments for us before the phone lines are open this morning. But before we start, I want to say a quick thank you for being a part of the show every day to this very moment. We really, really appreciate you. Good morning.
Good morning. I go straight to the first paper here on the table. That's Premium Times. Buhari, Bakare in closed-door meeting discuss restructuring 2023 presidency orders. Nigeria's agri spending plan highest in 4 years, but still far below AU benchmark. Pandora Papers inside Governor Dapo Abiodun's secret businesses foreign accounts. Nigeria inflation slows for 6th straight month. 2022 budget, Buhari Oshibajo to spend 3.6 billion naira on feeding travels, highest since 2015. Let me take two more. NSAS Lagos panel awards another 91 million naira to police brutality victims. There is hope. Northeast Nigeria at turning point. UN.
All right, and on the Punch newspaper this morning, Southwest opposes consensus as Oyinlola Oladipo battle for deputy chair's seat. And victims narrate sizzless police brutality, extortion, high-handedness 1 year after NSAS protests. Now, forget strike. NYC wants core members. And I can still take more. Over on the business side, 1 month after Abuki FX shutdown, Naira fails to rise. Now, there's still more stories right here on the Punch newspaper. NDLEA to appeal ruling imposing 700,000 naira fine against drug convicts. And a final story before we move to another newspaper this morning. Police arrest 2 Cameroonians, Nigerian with explosives in Akwa Ibom.
From Daily Trust newspaper, why I created Metropolitan Authorities, El Rufai. That's from Daily Trust. Eid Maulud, federal government declares Tuesday as public holiday. How security operatives brutalized female doctor patients in Abuja hospital. We have something here on COVID-19. Federal government releases new international travel arrival protocol. Panic engulfs Benue local government area over disappearance of 9 people. How Kano Kaduna government use technology to generate revenue. Meet Taraba indigents who can spend hours in deep water. Crack in Kano APC widens as Shekarau Ganduje battle for control. Tunde Bakare, Nigeria needs competent president, not power rotation. Pandora Papers expose shady deals of third APC governor. Gunmen abduct twin daughters, personal aides of Kwara monarch, and 5 top Kannywood actors who contested political offices but lost.
All right, and of course, over on Vanguard newspaper this morning, NGO tasks federal government on free sanitary monthly for secondary school girls in Nigeria. And federal government declares Tuesday public holiday to mark INT'L Maulud. And NWC Kano's fight against marginalization, injustice must be sustained. Ikekbiazo. And federal government tax affluent women on plight of less privileged rural women. And more stories right here on the Vanguard newspaper this morning. Ogun APC Congress, only MKO Abiola Stadium election is valid. That's coming from the CECPC. And, okay, more stories here this morning. COVID-19, federal government releases revised international travel protocol. And a final story, Nigeria spends $300 million annually on barite importation.
From the Guardian newspaper, Tunde Bakare meets Buhari in presidential villa, Benin Bronze, Nigeria. Jesus College agree October the 27th return date. Kenyan mob lynches bloodthirsty vampire child killer. You can find a picture from the Guardian. UK Conservative MP stabbed to death. Sad one. Still from the Guardian. Police parade blind woman with fresh human skull in Akwa Ibom. Also, federal government pally to word of looming strike. Comparing Buhari with Awolowo, Azikiwe, mischievous, Afenifere. Banditry, not religious, tribal problems, says Bagudu. Amid borrowings, MDAs keep 1.5 trillion naira operating surpluses, FRC reveals. And flood kills 29, destroys 14,244 houses in Kano.
Okay, taking a look at the Tribune paper this morning. Senate probes alleged secret withdrawal of 151.3 billion naira from Federation account. And EndSARS remembrance protests may be hijacked, says National Economic Council. And okay, more stories here. Gombe Governor inaugurates APC Local Government Congress executives. And over in Lagos State, Lagos APC releases list of consensus executive members. And okay, more stories here on the Tribune. APC PDP Congresses, Governor Umahi orders sealing off of Senator Ogba's hotel. And Abia APC crisis gets messier as Adije Kano in Kire kick against Congress. And okay, there's more. Okay, 3 killed, many injured as NURTW RTEAN members clash in Lagos. And police arrest 3 suspected kidnappers in Bauchi. And that's all this morning from the Tribune.
I have 2 more headlines from from the Nation newspaper before we go on a commercial break. PDP Southwest leaders split over deputy chairman slots. Oluwafiwo, I'm not in a hurry to remarry. Woman impregnated twice by her twin brother insists on marrying him. Okay, one more here. Where are the Bono billionaires and elites? Something to read. Southwest leaders split over deputy chairman slot. I took that already. We'll go on a commercial break. We'll be back.
Nìkan bá ń bí mi ohun tí mo máa ṣe tí bá jẹ owó tó tówó gidi mo ronú mílíọ̀nù kan náírà àbí ìyẹn ò tó nǹkan kan rárá bóyá pẹ̀lú bíi 5 tàbí 10 mo lè.
mú àlárere rẹ ṣẹ pẹ̀lú ìpolongo Airtel Recharge and Blow níbi tí gbogbo èèyàn ti jẹ́ olúborí ra owó ìpè dójú àmì lọ́sọ̀ọ̀sẹ̀ kó o sì gbádùn ẹ̀bùn owó tó tó 100 mílíọ̀nù náírà. Ìpolongo yìí ń wá sópin ní oṣù December ọdún 2021. Fún àlàyé síwájú sí testa 444*4#.
Airtel, the smartphone network.
Hello! We believe you're enjoying Titan Farms products like Titan Rice, Yam Flour, Rice Flour, Titan Oil, and others. Oh yes! With Titan Farms, there's always something more. Give your child the best gift by buying any of our lots at Titan Farms Estate, Opulent City, Monia, Idianyure, Regal Gardens, Soka, Cherry Court, Ilaji, and enjoy freebies like 500 blocks, 20 bags of cement, free survey, deed of assignment. That's not all. Here's the big deal. For every land you buy in your child's name at Titan Farms Estate, you can get a loan to sort your child's school fees if need be at no interest for up to 3 months. Yes, you heard me. No interest for 3 months. To enjoy this limited offer, quickly call 0906 007 9714 or visit Titan House opposite Motor Dealer Park, New Garage Road, Ibadan, or check us out on www.titanfarms.org.
Precious Cornerstone University, PCU, a faith-based institution located in the heart of the city of Ibadan, provides a student-friendly and enabling environment to fulfill your dreams. Precious Cornerstone University is a true pan-Nigerian university, currently with students from more than 22 states of the Federation. PCU is currently calling for admissions of new intakes, and with a minimum score of 120 in JAMB UTME with 5 O-level credits in English and mathematics alongside 3 other relevant subjects, you can enroll today in accounting, business administration, banking and finance, economics, computer science, microbiology, and more new courses are being approved. Mass communication, international relations, cyber security, software engineering, and procurement. Direct entry admission for all ND and HND holders is also ongoing, and students with lower mark than 120 can also register for JUPEB. Enroll online today at www.pcu.edu.ng and follow the procedure. Or you can visit the Precious Cornerstone University Campus 1 at Ogunade Road, Ibadan, or call now 080-600-51554 or 081-3181-1946.
ó fẹ́ bẹ́gbẹ́ pé kó láwùjọ àwọn kòsíkòsí gbogbo ìgbà kó sì máa gbọ́ bùkátà pẹ̀lú ìrọ̀rùn. ẹgbẹ́ alájẹsẹ́kù multilevel marketing cooperative investment credit society limited ladòbáni mátòsí tí ń bá ní ìpínlẹ̀ ọ̀la nílànà káràkátà àwọn kò ṣeé mọ̀ ní ojoojúmọ́ bíi herbal food supplement àti bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. bẹ́ẹ̀ lè tó ẹ̀yáwó ọlọ́kan ọ̀jọ̀kan dúró dè ọ́ bó ṣe ń darapọ̀ mẹ́gbẹ́ alájẹsẹ́kù multilevel marketing tí gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ bá sì darapọ̀ mọ́ wa pẹ̀lú owó yín ó máa jèrè tabua lóṣooṣù. bákan náà ni gbogbo ẹni tó bá dókòwò pẹ̀lú wa láti sin yìí ló máa gbẹ̀bùn fáànù jẹnẹrétọ̀ tẹlifíṣàn àti bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ lẹ́sẹ̀kẹsẹ̀. èyí wà fàjọyọ̀ bá a ṣe ń pín ọdún kan lóṣù October ọdún tá a wà yìí. ẹ kàn sí multilevel marketing ní health concern building lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ MRS filling station nítòsí Bishop Phillips Academy Ìwó Road Ìbàdàn. àtẹ̀kálẹ̀ iṣẹ́ wa ní Stanbic Bank building Niger West area Challenge Ìbàdàn pé 090-5000-4816 090-5000-4816.
When you haven't used your SIM for quite a while, you start to worry. You start to calculate the last time you recharged, or the last time you got a call on that line, or a credit alert, or even just a flash. But thanks to Glow Always On, you can rest easy and never worry about any of that. Because with just 500 Naira, you stay connected to the Glow network even if your SIM is inactive. Just dial *777# and select Always On to subscribe.
Glow Unlimited.
Thank you for staying with us and welcome back to the morning Breaker Dawn paper review. Okay, so today our lead story is Southwest opposes consensus as Oyinlola Oladipo battle for deputy chair's seat. Now, People's Democratic Party stalwarts in the Southwest have rejected the option of consensus and feeling the national positions zoned to the region. Now, the most contentious of the positions which party leaders have tried but failed to reach an agreement on is the seat of Deputy National Chairman South. Now, the desire by former Osun State Governor Olagunsoye Oyinlola and ex-National Secretary of the party, Professor Wale Oladipo, to occupy the position zoned to Osun State is causing tension among party members.
All right, Austin Adumo joins us on the program this morning. Austin, good morning to you.
Good morning, Tayo.
Great.
Thank you. Alaide, good morning.
Good morning to you too, Austin.
All right, Austin, let's have your take on that particular headline.
Yes, it's particularly going to be very contentious because if you look at it, two factions have emerged within the PDP in Osun State. The position has been zoned to Southwest. I mean, the position of the Deputy National Chairman of the People's Democratic Party. Then within the Southwest, it was microzone to Osun State. Every other state in the Southwest has gotten one slot or the other. Oyo State, if we can recall, got the position of zonal chairman of the party. Now, there is a faction that is loyal to the Senator Adeleke, the 2018 governorship candidate of the PDP in Osun State. Those ones are backing Oladapo. So, and the other faction, like Senator Downsy of Osun State, these ones are drumming support for Senator Olagunsoye Oyinlola, that he should become the party deputy national chairman. So it's going to be very dicey. It's going to be keenly contested. Violence is also going to a kind of play a role as far as this is concerned. Some people within the Southwest before now have actually drummed up support for Olagunsoye Oyinlola to emerge as the party national chairman. And they felt that, if that now has been taken to the northern part of the country, automatically and ordinarily, Oyinlola should get the support to become the party deputy national chairman. We suffice to say that if he can't get national chairmanship position, he should be supported to get the position of deputy chairmanship of the PDP. Well, I don't know, consultation might still have to play a role as far as this is concerned. But as it is now, it's a little bit contentious. Most of the lawmakers, especially of the PDP from within Osun State, are also backing Oyinlola on this. Some of them felt that persons like Adeleke, having contested and lost the election, just traveled out of the country. He felt that, primary election can take place any moment from next year. He's now back into the country to want to get the party governorship ticket. So a lot of people are not favorably disposed to that kind of politics. That is why they want an independent person, someone who is not even being sponsored by that particular group of politicians. That is why, in their own opinion or their own view, they felt that Olagunsoye Oyinlola is more of an independent candidate to occupy that seat. It's also a matter of time. The PDP National Convention is coming up, I think, later this month. So let's see how this play out, whether at the end of the day they will be able to come up with a consensus. But I doubt if a consensus is possible at this time, because there are also a lot of vested interest. Politics is all about interest.
That's right.
So interest is also playing a very prominent role as far as this issue is concerned. But at the end of the day, since the story is still unfolding, let's see how it goes. Because before now, it was only Oyinlola that has been on the table, especially for the office of the national chairmanship. So some people felt that since he couldn't get the national chairmanship, nothing should be for him, thereby supporting Oladipo. But like I said earlier, it's a party affair. Let's see how it goes. I hope that the PDP will be able to manage this, especially those in the Southwest, manage this properly, in particular PDP members and stakeholders from Osun State.
All right, away from that story, you said it's a party affair, so we should just leave it and see how things unfold. Away from that, I don't know, many Nigerians were surprised yesterday. I don't know if you were surprised. Just about 82 days after Pastor Tunde Bakare vowed not to go back to Aso Rock to visit President Buhari. Yesterday, we saw pictures of his visit to Mr. President in Aso Rock. Of course, they discussed many things. Let's have your take.
Yes, Pastor Tunde Bakare is almost becoming like a typical Nigerian politician.
Tell us.
That will say something and within a short time have to renege on some of these things. I was also surprised too that persons like Tunde Bakare, especially at this time, were to visit Mr. President. He called it a private visit. That is why I want to appeal to every Nigerian, especially the electorate, political party and supporters of politicians, to be very careful. These people, they have a way of meeting. They have a meeting point. It is the common man that they are not making provision for. There is a way they come together, irrespective of whatever differences that you may spot among them. Now, Tunde Bakare visited the place. He talked about competence. He downplayed the role of rotational presidency. And I began to wonder, how come? Because before now, he has always vowed that he will become the president after President Muhammadu Buhari served out his tenure. Perhaps that is no longer visible. He's talking about lack of rotational presidency.
No, it was asked yesterday if he will run for president in 2023, but he declined to provide a categorical answer. But he said, he shared his intentions with Mr. President already.
Yes. He failed to provide a categorical answer, like you said. He left the answer in the balance that, if it is the will of God for him to become the Nigerian president, he would definitely have to run. And at the end of the day, this is where we find ourselves as a people. The comment he made sometimes ago, the video is still trending. He made categorical statement. He said, I supported you to get to office. If you think you are strong, come after me. He dared the president at that time. He dared the federal government at that time that is not afraid that they can come after him. Rather than coming after him now, he had to take himself back to Asuro. That is the way our people they are, especially those that are politicians. So there is nothing always for the common man. So he visited Mr. President. He said it's about the state of the nation. It has nothing to do with. He blatantly refused to give detail of the account. He talks about restructuring. He talks about restructuring on one hand, and he also talked about some other issues on another hand. And he said
spoke about rotational president.
Yes. He talked about rotational president. So if all of these are coming to play at this particular point in time, I say boldly, in the process of rotation, we will find competence. Competence itself is in rotation. We can't say because of competence, every section of the country, we have competent people. Competency is not limited or restricted to a section of the country. So let us not play to the gallery. The Constitution itself talks about national cohesion and national unity. And for there to be national cohesion and national unity, there must be justice. So these are the issues. There must be equity and fairness. So the idea of people trying to stay in power or people trying to retain power, you can play. Why do you think Bola Asiwaju, for example, did not contest under the platform of AC in 2007? He ceded the platform to Atiku Abubakar. Tayo, I hope you can recall.
That's right.
He has the authority over ACN at that time. In short, the party was actual Congress, but because Atiku wanted to contest under AC at that time, it was sent to actual Congress of Nigeria to give it a broader and a more national outlook. Because Tinubu felt that time that Obasanjo from a southern Nigeria, southwest for that matter, had just completed 2 terms in office, and it will become very unreasonable for him to contest at that particular point in time. So the point I'm making is that if he wanted to contest as president at that time, nothing could have stopped him under the platform of the ACN, because he almost had the party at his pocket at that time.
All
so
right.
The issue really is that we must ensure that there is national cohesion, we must ensure that there is national unity, and for all of this to take place, there must be principle of fairness, equity, and justice. Northern Nigeria, from what I can understand from their body language, they are not even saying that a Southerner cannot succeed Buhari in 2023.
How should we assess the
sir.
person of Pastor Tunde Bakare? Is he a politician or as
a clergy?
As a right, a cleric, a clergy. Do you get? How exactly do you want us to assess him? And what happens to his N for N movement?
Yes, I don't know what will become of his N for N movement.
Nigerian
Pastor Tunde Bakare is Nigeria. Yes.
Nigeria for
Pastor
Nigerians.
Pastor Tunde Bakare is both a clergyman and a politician. And in my honest view, I don't see anything wrong in that. We need some good people in politics too to effect change. There's no law that says that if you are a strong religious person, you can also participate in politics. You can participate to drive the change. But like I said earlier, Pastor Tunde Bakare is almost becoming like a typical Nigerian politician who will say something and at the end of the day, turn back 360 degrees to put all these things apart. We can't say that he's a clergyman alone. If you look at the birth of APC in 2013, Tunde Bakare moved the motion for all the political parties at that time to collapse their structure to give birth to the APC, what we now refer to as All Progressive Congress. The ABGA, a faction of ABGA led by Okorocha at that time, the ACN, the CPC, and I think a faction of the ANPP at that particular point in time, right, led by Ogunaya Onu. So the point is really that Pastor Tunde Bakare is both a pastor and a politician, and we are seeing the manifestation of a typical Nigerian politician in his character.
All right, thank you very much, Austin, for that contribution. Still talking about the presidency, comparing Buhari with Awolowo, Azikwe, mischievous, Afenifere. Now that's the headline The Pan-Yoruba Socio-Political Organization, Afenifere, yesterday said comparing President Muhammadu Buhari with the late Chief Obafemi Awolowo and the late Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe was mischievous. Now, National Publicity Secretary of Afenifere, Comrade Jare Ajayi, said that the comparison by the presidential spokesman, Femi Adesina, could be regarded as an unwitting invitation for people to assess Mr. President. What is your take on this? Do you believe that it is mischievous to compare the achievements of this present government with the past, governments?
Yes, I don't only think it is mischievous. I also think that particular kind of reasoning is parochial. It is so pedestrian to the extent that those in government, they refuse to see beyond their nose. President Muhammadu Buhari may have whatever that attract people to him. Before he became president in 2015, for example, he became the most popular northern politician at that particular point in time, after the likes of Aminu Kano. But immediately he became president because people actually look up to him. They felt that Buhari would change the narrative in the country. It will bring about the desired change because it was not like the type of core politicians that we have. He became head of state in Nigeria. Apart from him, all the other officers that became head of state, we know what they have today. Some of them have presidential library. Some of them have over 100-room apartment, top mansion here and there. But nothing of such could be traceable to President Muhammadu Buhari. That was the more reason people wanted him in 2015. But immediately became the president, his credibility began to dwindle because he did not perform creditably well in office. And here we have an appointee of Mr. President comparing president with Awolowo, Azikiwe, and others. Is an insult to the collective sensibility of an average Nigerian. That is what it practically means. What are the legacy? Because even in elementary mathematics, when you are asked to compare the like times, or you are asked to collect the like times, for example, it is the same alphabet in the same category, the same equation that you put together as collection of lifetime, which suffice to say that it is not comparable at all. In the picture being painted by Femi Adesina, it is not comparable. Of course, the language that is coming to my mind, I don't want to use it because the language is not here.
Don't use it, please.
Don't use it, Austin.
Some people repeatedly at a forum yesterday, they use that language, but that language is not professional. That language is not air-friendly. So it's an insult to all of us as a country. Look at the state of insecurity today. Look at the state of education today. Awolowo, as a premier the other time, did what even the federal government could not do, provided free education for the people of his region. Look at a lot of these governors today who have become thorn in our flesh. A lot of these politicians today, especially those from the southwest, who have become thorn in the flesh of the people, were beneficiary of the free education put together by Obafemi Awolowo at that time. Look at the monumental infrastructure, some of the things we can still point to today. Of course, President Muhammadu Buhari.
Okay, I was just going to say that the success of this administration, of course, is infrastructure, and we can see that you did mention that Obafemi Awolowo, had a big stake in infrastructure back in the day. So the president himself has also, this is what his government has said is his success so far. So yes, the president has done really well in infrastructure in this, present government. So that doesn't, somehow liken the president to, the past presidents.
Of course, no. You can't say that. The president relatively has done well in the area of physical infrastructure, maybe in terms of construction, resuscitation of the rail line, and the completion of some of these critical infrastructure road projects across the country, Second Niger Bridge, completion of Lagos-Ibadan Expressway, Kano Rail Line, Lagos-Ibadan Express Standard Gauge Rail Gauge. These are achievements that can be credited to this government. But that is not still enough compared to what Chief Obafemi Awolowo did in his time. That is the truth of the matter. In the area of education, Awolowo excelled. In the area of commerce, Awolowo excelled. In the area of infrastructure, Awolowo excelled. Today we are looking at it. I was in Owo recently. The road from Owo was constructed in 1978. Here we are today in Nigeria. Look at this dual carriage, Lagos, Ibadan, Ife Road. The one that was constructed those days was even still better than the one constructed when we came to the fourth republic. So it is incomparable, whether in the area of infrastructure, education, commerce, industry. That time we could feed ourselves in terms of agriculture. Agriculture became the major state of our economy. Look at what Awolowo did with cocoa resources at that time. So there are two things that are not comparable.
Austin,
Femi Adesina is parochial in that analysis.
We shouldn't be too bothered about Femi Adesina doing his job. So I feel,
of course, it's paid to do that.
Okay, so let's just move on. We have this one here from Punch newspaper. And its campaign posters of Vice President Yemi Osinbajo have surfaced at some strategic areas of Ibadan, the Oyo State capital. The posters, which bear the portrait of the Vice President, have Osinbajo for All 2023 boldly written on them. Osinbajo for President, he's not come out to say he's interested in the office. What do you feel?
Yes, a lot of people that we know are interested in the office have not come out openly to say. Perhaps because they are also feeling the pulse of the people, gauging the mood, and also trying to abide by the electoral act that stipulates specific time for expression of interest and nomination. I think about 2 days ago, too, the poster of Peter Obi also flooded some area in the eastern part of the country that he want to contest for the office of the president, including the vice president, Peter Obi, yourself and myself, and even Laide. We are all entitled and eligible to contest for the office of the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. The truth of the matter is that as a matter of time, of course, politicians from time to time will have to distance themselves from poster, but most of the time they could even sponsor it at the background to feel the pulse of the people. But the truth of the matter is that the time for that has not really come. Let us wait. Like I've always said, it's a matter of time. At the end of the day, let's hope that by 2023, we'll be able to get it right. What some of these politicians do is that when issues like this happen, they will come out to deny it and say, oh, I don't know anything about it, too. As if you ask them in the heart of their hearts whether they don't like the office of the president or they are not interested. But politically, they will come out to say, oh, it is not me. They won't say they are not interested. They won't say they are not going to contest. Those that are still holding office, like the vice president, can only tell you that, oh, my major duty for now is to support Mr. President to deliver on his mandate.
Well, those posting the posters, around said the VP did not mandate them to do this, but it is out of their, maybe out of the kindness of their, they feel that this man is fit for this office, so let's campaign for him. They said he wasn't the one who sent them on that assignment.
So is it safe to agree that he wasn't aware that his pictures were being put
Of course, we have a lot of support group. We have a lot of overzealous support group. That's the truth. It's 50-50. Some politicians, they do that to feel the pulse of the people. Some people might not even be aware in the real sense of it.
All right.
That is the way it works. But that they are not aware does not mean that they are not in any way interested on covet the office of the president.
Okay, thank you, Austin. So it is the 16th day in the month of October, and we're less than 4 days away from the monumental October 20, #EndSARS protest that took place last year. And now the NEC has come out to, the headline reads, "Don't embark on another protest." Now, that's what NEC tells youths. Now, the National Economic Council, NEC, has appealed to those planning to stage a protest to mark the first anniversary of the #EndSARS protest to consider other lawful alternative means of engagement. Now, NEC argued that with the current security situation across the country, there was the possibility of such protests being hijacked by armed hoodlums and other opportunistic criminals to cause mayhem at such protest events and venues. So what are your thoughts on this, Austin?
Yes, I think I want to align myself with the position of the NEC. The possibility of any protest being hijacked by hoodlum at this time is very high. So we must tread very softly. We can't allow the nation to boil again generally, and I don't think we are ready in particular for Lagos to boil again because the carnage that was orchestrated as a result of that Lekki shooting in Lagos, if not that the Lagos state government has a massive financial war chest, they wouldn't have been able to recover from that. There are still areas of need as far as this carnage is concerned. I think about 2 months ago, we did a report. Iboshire High Court, the first court in Nigeria, is still yet to be rebuilt, even as we speak right now. So there are still some facilities that the Lagos state government have not been able to put together as a result of the NSAS protest last year. So having a rerun of such experience would be too bad for the economy, especially at this particular point in time. The National Economic Council, in my own view, also acted too slow. They came out to issue this statement as a form of damage control because in their meeting yesterday, they also talked about approval for policemen that were culpable in the brutality of civil populists should be tried, and some of the victims should be adequately compensated. Why do they have to wait until people are saying they want to commemorate the anniversary?
Hello, Austin. Well, we're trying to reconnect. Let's see if Austin gets back on the phone line. It's still the Breakdown newspaper review. In a minute or two thereabouts, we open the phone lines for you to react to the headlines. 0097000 949 0705 500949. Do not forget we are live on YouTube, 32FM 949 Ibadan. Okay, I think we have a caller here. Austin will try to get back on the line. Good morning to you. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. What's your name?
My name is Adeshi Yomola from UI. Something really baffles me. Anytime I hear that this has infrastructure, where is it? We are in this of your state when a particular government did channelization of the River. That particular government was building secondary school buildings across the country, called under INT'L. Such governments established Federal Review Commission and NT'L across the country. The government cleared our debt. Now, a foreign government was launched by Jonathan. Everybody go and Google it. What is this here in the office? Go to those states and from Akoko down or go to mention of war. I drive through Ado to Akoko now. The roads are not passing there. Where is the infrastructure for God's sake? What are the best of today?
All right. Thank you, Adeshi, for your comment there. Omotolani Abiola Mobashan on YouTube. Laide, you're most welcome to the House of Thought. Almighty God bless you.
Very
and
much.
Have a great weekend. Thank you. Austin is back. Hello, good morning. Austin, are you there?
Yes, I'm with you.
Okay, let's take this call. We'll come back to you.
Hello.
Hello, good morning. This is Kolawole Kassim from Okebado.
All right. Good morning, Kalawale.
Yeah. I want to say on this issue of rotation, if you have the best, if your best are the best, let them come and contest with other people's best. And then we can choose the best among the best. That is what we want. Stop disturbing us with this your rotational stuff. If you don't know social science, I think it's better you allow people who understand social science to talk. Please, we need the best out of the best. If your best is actually the best, you will win the election as long as we are not voting based on ethnicity. Stop telling us that we should just fix our democracy. Thank you.
So we're trying to say no sentiment should be attached to, voting in people in power.
All right. Austin Idoma, let the best contest.
Yes, I'm with you.
Right.
Yes, let the best contest. But in Nigeria today, where we come from actually matters.
Okay.
But
Hello.
let the best
Hello,
contest.
good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Alhaji Abala from Coca-Cola.
Welcome, sir. Welcome to the show.
Yeah. On the statement by Femi Adesina, to me,
It's not only, federalization is not only mischievous. He has demonstrated that what the enjoyment is having in Asoro has declared his sense of judgment. Come to think of it, when we played the likes of even Bola Ige, Jakande, Ambrose Ali, Ajasi, all of them, if he plays them on scale with Muhammadu Buhari, he can never admit the balance of those people I mentioned. Not to talk of Almighty Awolowo, Almighty Asikwe, Almighty Sadana, and the rest. So these people, when they are eating, when they are being given just a little appointment, they misbehave. You cannot even better. It's the president himself. He will be claiming that he is better than God. God help us. Thank you.
All right, Alaji, thank you. 009 7000 949 0705 500949. Hello, good morning. Good morning. Please turn down the volume on your radio.
Yeah, this is Dr. Wale Fasha.
Good to have you, sir.
You see, all these agitations, people should know why people are agitating for rotational presidency, where there is no equal right and justice. Abiola said something that somebody or often weary. Yeah, at Odwara Loma Royal Pussy. There is nobody in this country as things are now that will become the president that will not do and overdo it. We see what is happening in the current dispensation. When the whole appointment, almost all the whole appointment happens to come from one section of the country. Is that fairness? Is that justice? So that is why agitation is everywhere. And nobody bothers about who becomes the president. Anyway, if there is equal rights, if there is justice, if everything are equally pasted and equally distributed among the masses. So that is what we are talking about. There are competence everywhere in this section of the country. There is nowhere there is no people that are competent to rule Nigeria in all the section of the country. So people will not be talking about it. People are agitating for the presidency because of the fact that there is no fair play, there is no justice, there is no equality in this land. That is the problem. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your contribution, Dr. Wale. The phone lines are still very much open. 0705 5000 949 009 7000 949. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
This is the voice of Paul speaking. Please, why are the federal government need to declare our day on Tuesday? Why millions of Nigeria does not have money to celebrate it? This is not what we need. Let the president of this nation do the needful. Thank you. Good morning.
Thank you very much for your contribution. I can see your agitation right there about the public holiday. Okay.
Yeah, the other time I think Austin was discussing around. Okay, we have a call here. We come back to Austin. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, this is Michael calling from Bodija.
Happy weekend, Mike.
At the market, you can see the noise.
Right.
Talking about, I think may God forgive those that are comparing the current president with our icon, the Awolowo of this world, and the Nnamdi. Go and look at those tapes when they speak. This is Nnamdi Azikiwe when he speaks. We are talking about our president when he speaks. You'll be looking for someone to tell you what the man saying. May God forgive them. God bless you.
Okay, 009 7000 949 0705 500949. Hello. Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning to you.
Domi, good morning. This is John.
This is Lide.
My name is Olaide. Good morning to you, John.
Femi is a comedian. He has to say what he has to say. Pastor Tunde Bakare is a polit clergy. That is the way I take him. But I cannot listen to him talking on the pulpit.
Hello, John. John. Okay. That seems to be his own coinage.
Yeah.
Poly clergy. Oh, really? Okay. Austin Udumu.
Yes, I'm with you.
Oh, great. Okay, so let's get your reaction to some of the feedback there.
Yes, where the president come from, ideally should not matter. But in Nigeria today, it matters, except we want to deceive ourselves. We can get competence from everywhere across the country. The current president emerged as a result of zoning, where he come from to pacify that
Hello,
region.
Austin, please hang on. All right, hello.
Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Good morning.
Morning.
Our new lady.
Good morning. Good morning.
Now I'm checking from Oyo. Now I want to correct one thing. Ogunbatanization started by Chigolaji, not federal government. It is by Oyo state government, not by federal government. That's one correction. The second correction is this. You know, the problem we have is, it's not now that we are ethnic bias. It started in 1960. And it is this government that creates more biasness. You know, I school in the north. Particularly Northerners did not trust anybody from the east. A typical Yoruba man, I'm telling you the bitter truth, did not trust anybody from the east. That's the problem we have. The only one thing that will change our country is to change our own mindset about ourselves and about our neighbors. Not about these politicians. Politicians cannot change us. It is ourselves that will change our mindset against our each neighbor. Have a nice time.
Thank you, Shagun from Oyo. We'll take one more call before we leave the studio. 009 7000 949 0705 5000 949. Hello.
Hello, sorry, please, this is for our Kazim. Please, Buhari did not emerge as a result of presidency. That he emerged from APC because he had an understanding with Tinubu, and he contested against president of another president who is for another region. Stop lying to this to us now.
Okay. Well, give his own opinion there. Osanadomo, we have to leave the studio.
Yes, President Buhari emerged as a result of zoning under the platform of the ACN. That is why some of them have said that there was an understanding that after Buhari, it will be somebody from the Southwest. So don't change the narrative. He emerged as a result of zoning. Why did they put a Southerner at that time when Goodluck Jonathan was in office? Let us not change the narrative. Where the president come from, ideally in today Nigeria should not matter. But unfortunately, is what is dictating the base today. Then on the issue of Buhari, Awolowo, Azikiwe,
we have to go.
These are things that you cannot compare. You can't compare the two. God bless Nigeria.
God bless Nigeria. Thank you, Osinadomo, for sharing your morning.
Thank you.
Thank you, dear listener, for your time with us on the program, your comment and your feedback. We do appreciate. Olade Amoso, say hello to your people.
Good morning, and thank you so much for having me. It's been an honor.
My name is OLUTAYO. OGUNADE. Have a great weekend. Up next is Pastor KJ Ajayi. Please join Timladia Logo at 7 for Baba Fendo. And at 9 o'clock will be time for the podium. And of course, we'll be looking at the ENDSARS anniversary. It promises to be a cracker this morning. Lawyer Adeshino Ademola Ogunlana will be joining Ezekiah Kirinde on that program. At 8 will be time for Sowedo. Good morning, dear listeners.
The station admired by other radio stations.
Yes, we are.
32 FM 94.9.
Welcome to another edition of